People. Que pasa, suck, passe, what they do. Now, the first thing that is popping in the news is based on a very disturbing voice note that I got. And it is a voice note that was sent by a young lady that has been missing from the 25th of February 2022. Based on information, it is said that this voice note was sent to her mother after she was taken away by some unscrupulous character. Now, people, the voice notes, two of them, they are very short. However, it gets to the point and it tells you the trouble that this young lady is in. So, people, take a listen, take a look, and then I'll give my piece.
Mommy, I've been kidnapped, and I heard this man speaking about he's gonna carry me to St. John's Road at 5 o'clock. Please help me. Please, Mommy, help me.
Now, people, sometimes when we put these videos on social media, YouTube specifically, it is taken out of context and it gets all sorts of red flag. However, because as a blogger, it is our duty to make sure that whenever we hear stuff like this, we try to put out the voice notes, we try to put out the picture. So therefore, if anybody sees this young lady, they can report to the nearest Popo station. We could hear the panic in her voice. We could hear that she felt as if she was in serious trouble. We could hear that this little pitney was in fear of her life based on what she said. Now, people, sometimes we get these voice notes on social media, and sometimes people are just looking their 15 minutes of fame. And whenever we check deep down, they are okay, they are just being mischievous. However, whenever we get voice notes that is accompanied by pictures, several pictures, so that they are missing rete, lele, blue, blah, bling, we have to take them very seriously. Now, people, just imagine the fear that this little pitney is going through. Don't know how she got in the circumstance in which she has gotten, because we see there's a very disturbing trend in Jamaica. Every 6 months or every couple of years or so, we see where people are getting missing by all sorts of taxi, all sorts of unmarked taxi with white plate, whatever, that are not registered. And people, the police, the relevant authority, keep putting out these messages. However, sometimes when persons are there and they're waiting for transportation and it is not very efficient, people tend to get desperate and do the wrong thing. Like them say, desperate times calls for desperate measure. Now, people, can you imagine what this young lady's mother must be going through when she listens to this voice note? Because obviously she was the one that got this voice note. She was the one that put out this voice note to the relevant authority, the Popo, and social media. Just imagine how she feels, because she knows, based on what the young lady is saying, the person say they are going to take her to a specific place and the person is going to take her away. And what is even worse is the fact that how this voice note ended abruptly. We hear like something fall, don't know if the man flings something off her, don't know if something fall, don't know what the circumstances are. However, people, if you see this young lady, please report to the nearest Popo station ASAP, like yesterday. Now, people, and next thing is that a lot of these young girls in Jamaica, a lot of them are licky. A lot of them meet all sorts of strangers upon social media, upon the road, and because of all sorts of promises, they get themselves in bad predicaments. And when it is too late, sometimes they lose their life. So people may just say, if you have your pitney, don't make them be licky. Teach your pitney them to hold out and don't want the finer things in life, because people like them say, nothing in life comes easy, and that includes your life. Easy come, easy go, that includes your life and your freedom and your safety, point blank and period. Now, before I move to the next parts of my video, please subscribe to my next channel. It is called Jamaica Dancehall Source, and I'll be pinning the link to that channel in the description of this video. Also, please subscribe to this channel, and when you subscribe, please press the notification bell or icon, and also press all in the option. Now the next thing that is popping in the news, it is called live by the gun, you die by the same thing. And it seems as if a lot of these persons, they are not taking the message very seriously. Now people, I am speaking about an incident that occurred in a place called Spring Park, Black River, that is in St. Elizabeth. It is said that a man and his common law girlfriend or wife, they were taken out in a very brutal way. Based on the information, it is said that in the wee hours of the morning, before crack of dawning, residents hear all sorts of dog a bark, all sorts of cock a crow, all sorts of noise, all sorts of loud explosion, and they were wondering, is this Russia versus Ukraine because of the amount of blaze up that they heard? It is said that they summoned the Popo. When the Popo came on the scene, Popo looked on the back door kicking. When they went inside, they found the couple. Now people, I am speaking about 34-year-old Javon Watson. He is said to be a laborer. However, people, we know when people get catch and them go to courts, and this man has a history. I am going to tell you about his history. The next thing, they went in the bedroom and they found his girlfriend. She is 22-year-old. Her name is Rashid Bent. She is said to be a bartender. Again, a profession that everybody that seems to be involved in some sort of criminal element always claims that them a bartender. So therefore, a scammer slash laborer, scammer slash businessman or bartender. And people, there are some very good bartenders out there. So people, I am not dissing the profession. Me just say, I am going to explain. Now people, when they went in the bedroom and they found the 22-year-old Mrs. Bent, she looked like a strainer. That means the body was riddled with all sorts of cornhole. The type that hurts, the type that takes you to the afterlife. She was gone on the spot. They found Mr. Watson a little distance away. He was suffering from the same effect, riddled also. He was taken to the Black River Hospital. However, people, too late was the call. He met his demise. Based on information, it is said that Mr. Watson, he was going to court in St. Elizabeth, and he was charged for some very serious crimes, some very serious counts. As to count 1, illegal possession of firepiece. As to count 2, illegal possession of ammunition. Count 3, shooting with intent. Count 4, wounding with intent. Several cases. So people, like me say, this man definitely was not any sorts of choir boy. This man definitely was not any sorts of laborer. This man definitely wasn't any type of businessman. The only type of laboring he was laboring is his index finger squeezing the trigger of guns. However, people, it backfired. And people, there's a thing that is called karma. There's a thing that is called payback. So his friends, his family, they are wondering, they are pondering what could be the motive. And people, usually in these cases, there are several motives. Motive number 1, whatever he was involved in that led him to being arrested by law enforcement. Maybe the people, them want him quiet. Next motive could be the opposition, whoever he conned up before, they came back. It is called payback. It is called reprisal. So therefore, them know say, alright, him con up one of ours. So therefore, in the wee hours, we are going to roll up on him and the family, kick down the back door or front door, whatever the case is. Make everybody get flat like that old time song. blaze up everybody, riddle them like some sort of sieve, some sort of strainer, take our self. So people, at the end of the day, it is very simple. How many times, how many cases have we seen in Jamaica wherein when the people, and when I talk about the people, I am speaking about the opposition or sometimes the popo. In this case, the people are the opposition. How many times we see the people go for quacko, and when them catch quacko, them also take out the shirt, the pants, the shoes, the lace. And people, what is even more disturbing, usually when them go for quacko, it is the persons that are innocent or the affiliates of quacko that are the ones that always end up losing them life before quacko even lose him life. However, people, in this case, quacko and the shot go one time, back to back. So people, let this be a message to you young ladies out there that like gunman in a hole, that like the proceeds of crime, that likes to be the beneficiary of stolen money, thieving money, gunman money, robbery money, whatever you want to call it. This is going to be your future. This is going to be what is going to happen to you too. So people, me just say, it is written in the star. It is written like the 10 Commandments. Read the notice board. Check the APB. Sooner or later, if you live by the gun, if you love gunman company, gunman friend, gunman man, gunman baby mother, whatever the case is, whenever them come for him, they might take out your toe. And even if they not catch him, them still are going to take you out because these people do not care. If you die or lie with the ops, you will DIE with the ops. Point blank and period. So anyways, people, that is my views on the whole thing as it pertains to that. And like I say, it is just my views and opinion. It is not the gospel. Your views and opinion can be respectfully different from mine. But let me know what you think in the comment section. Bless up.